Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Sohan in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, out on the wings, Harden and Harris. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Johnson. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Keldon Johnson to the free throw line. That one on Harris. And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. A game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Now Harden, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. About a minute played so far here in the first. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Maxey with it. Passes it to Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Screen by Pirtle. Johnson for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got 8 points. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden with a screen on Jones. Here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. With the shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Vassell finds Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden the pass to Embiid. Maxey in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Johnson inside, guarded by Tucker. Johnson can't hit.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Tucker dishes to Harris. Here's Maxey. He has 5. Tucker a screen. Maxey passes to Tucker. It's stolen by Johnson.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Here's Sohan. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Maxey. Harden with it. Inside. 6 to shoot. Embiid's shot is good.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Johnson outside. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Sohan. Some solid defense from Harris. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. There's the pass to Harden. Embiid with it. Over Johnson. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 6 points.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. To halt the run. San Antonio again missing. Here is Harden, coming off 31 points last game. Left side Harris. Right through the D for the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Spurs trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. 5th, Joel Embiid.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Pirtle, the pass to Sohan. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Pass to Sohan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson goes in. Offensive rebound. Pirtle's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 6. Tucker dishes to Harden. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jones looking for an opening. Now here is Pirtle, guarded by Tucker. From deep, Johnson sinks the triple. Johnson's got 11 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, you know, the three-point range Harris has added to his game makes him that much harder to defend. He always is somebody you've got to be aware of.
Now, here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Pirtle. He kicks to Johnson. Pirtle sets the pick for Johnson. Back to Pirtle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside, Maxey. Now here's Harden, covered by Vassell. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purdy.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And back to him finishing runner-up in assists, his court vision, his ability to control the pace of a game makes him especially impossible to defend. And the Spurs making a change here. Primo's checked in. San Antonio on defense. 4-point game. Maxey, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Primo. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
San Antonio calls timeout. Pirtle, the pass to Sohan. Vassell kicks to Pirtle. The pass to Primo. Spurs passing it around. Here's Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
There's a good screen. Harden kicks to Niang. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The 76ers leading by 4. From deep, Harden connects from three-point range. Harden's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. And there's the drive. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Major muscle from Pirtle. Just bully balling the defense with his interior game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Maxey. He had 15 points last outing. Harden the pass to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Floats one, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Spurs trail by 10. Richardson outside. Pass to Bates-Diop. Dishes it to Collins. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bates-Diop. The 15-footer. Good. Philadelphia leading by 8. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Maxey against Richardson. Outside Collins. Ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Richardson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Collins. McDermott passes to Primo. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 13-point lead. Passes it to Melton. No good from outside. The Spurs shooting 45% from the field early. Here's Primo. He's guarded by Melton. Here's McDermott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Doug McDermott, a solid teammate because he embraces whatever his team asks of him, and he's a consistent perimeter threat.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And McDermott drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Maxey. He's got 8. Tucker finds Melton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's the 3. Here's Embiid. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Here's Bates Diop. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And welcome back. To the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's Harden. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. On the court right now for the Spurs. Devin Vassell out there with Jones. Then it's McDermott. Then it's Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward position. Now Vassell. James Harden missing on the 3. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in. Collins finds Vassell. Here's Bates Diop. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And the Spurs with possession. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. McDermott passes to Vassell. Collins, a screen on Maxey. Here's Jones. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
He misses the free throw.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 9. Outside, Jones. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And that one falls for Jones. Some changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's P.J. Tucker in for George Niang. And so Jones nails both of them. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Melton feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Harden. Jacks up a three. And Pirtle pulls it down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to McDermott. From the arc. He can't hit that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Melton. Buries the long-range jumper. Melton's got 6 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Vassell finds Jones. Pirtle with a screen on Harden. Back to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Now Melton. 9 points last game out. The pass to Harden. Takes the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Spurs trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From deep. And Jones pulls it down. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Bates-Diop. Vassell with it. Pass to Purdy. Shoots over Melton. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Harden. Puts it up. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
You know, the competitive spirit of Harden comes through on a night like this in attack mode from the opening tip. Never letting up, never giving the defense the upper hand.
Pirtle dishes to Jones. Stolen by Harden. And the pass to Melton. Back to Harden. Fires the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Now here's McDermott. Pirtle sets the pick for McDermott. Down low. Reed with the steal. Now here's Tucker. Guarded closely. And here's Melton. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the 76ers. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 18. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs making a change here.
And they were in the top 10 in scoring. Their system really played to their strengths. They had a very good plan in place at the offensive end.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. On the wing, Johnson. Birtle sets the pick for Johnson. Trying to get something going. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
That's good from Johnson.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Melton. Launches it. Can't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Sohan. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And the Spurs with possession. 17-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sohan, the pass to Johnson. A 3-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
Here's Melton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the 76ers lead by 17. Now Johnson. He's got 17. Driving the lane in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Passes to Embiid. Shoots over Pirtle. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Harden. And that's 15 points for Joel Embiid. Pass to Pirtle. Poke loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got 11 points.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 19. The pass to Primo. Off the mark and a bad shot there. 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. For 3, Harris. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Sohan, guarded by Harris. Lets it go from 11. Nice shot by Pirtle. And that's now 6 points for Jakob Pirtle.
What I really like about Pirtle is the soft hands. He's got excellent hands. You can't teach that. And he's got a nice stroke from mid-range.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxey's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Josh Richardson's checked in for Vassell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And here are the 76ers now. Maxey kicks it to Tucker. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 17. Richardson outside. Pass to Pirtle. Now the dish to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Richardson outside. Over Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Richardson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Richardson.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Bucks. Pirtle sets the pick for Johnson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Outside, Maxey launches a 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now, here's Richardson. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Primo. Shoots a 3. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Here's Sohan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly, and I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Here's Pirtle. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 17. Harris score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Pirtle. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pirtle finds Johnson. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Richardson against Maxey. Now, here is Harden. He's tightly guarded for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. It'll be the Detroit Pistons up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Philadelphia 76ers.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey and Harden fill in the guard spots. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here is Harris. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. From deep, Harden. And the 76ers get it back. And the shot goes in. Tucker's got the first basket of the second half here for Philadelphia.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harris has got 10.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Drills it from outside. Sohan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Harden. Covered by Vassell. Now the pass to Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that 3-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Now here's Vassell. He kicks it to Johnson. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The 76ers getting the bucket. Pirtle with a screen on Maxey. To the paint. to the left wing. Jones for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. That one on Maxey. For San Antonio, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Embiid against Pirtle. 14 feet away. Again, Philadelphia.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. Coming off a terrific season, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Pirtle with a screen on Harden. To the inside. He can't get that one. Good D by Embiid. Harris finds Harden. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tucker a screen. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Now, here's Vassell. Knocked loose. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid leading the charge. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And so here is Philadelphia, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. 16 feet away. That misses off the backboard. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. From downtown, kept alive, Pirtle. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Pirtle's got 8 points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Spurs second.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Maxey with it. 13 points in the game. Harden with it. Now guarded by Birtle. And that one's good. Maxey.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Now, here's Vassell. Johnson, a wide open look, buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 26 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Harden. Kicks to Embiid. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 24 points for him.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. He dishes it to Jones. Back to Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Johnson against Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris, good. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Dishes it to Johnson. Birtle with a screen on Harris. Such a wide open look. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Harden surveying the D for the three. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Jones. Pass to Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Maxey against Jones. Embiid with a screen on Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Harris. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
The free throw drops for Embiid. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's the Spurs now. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Collins. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
An emerging part of his game, Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
The 76ers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Pass to Tucker. Maxey with it. Richardson covering. High post, Embiid. Over Collins. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Primo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Richardson. Shoots the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Harden finds Maxey. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Here's Richardson after the Sixers pick up 2. McDermott for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harden outside. And Tucker kicks to Embiid. That 3 off the mark. Spurs shooting in this game, 45%. Outside Collins. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tucker a screen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The free throw off from Maxey. Here's Primo. He's covered by Maxey. The shot by Primo, no good. The 76ers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Harden outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. The offensive rebound. Spurs shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Richardson outside. Collins a screen on Maxey. Yes, that goes in. Richardson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. Richardson outside. Pass to Primo. Three-pointer on the way. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Vassell, the pass to Primo. Drains the three-pointer. Primo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. Primo, the pass to McDermott. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
An accurate shooter off the pass, McDermott feels comfortable firing as soon as he catches it.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Richardson is out there with Jones. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Spurs trail by 17. Johnson dishes to Jones. Pirtle with a screen on Melton. Jones the pass to Pirtle. No good there. Great D that time from Harrell. The 76ers leading by 17 to the middle. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 12 points in just the second half.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Now here's Jones. Pirtle with a screen on Hart. Jones dishes to Pirtle.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Both good from the line that time. The 76ers leading by 17. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Richardson against Melton. 3-pointer bangs home the trifecta. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Here's Jones. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Johnson, that's for 2. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson. Though is in a different category.
Harden against Jones. The pass to Melton. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 18. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Harden against Jones. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Rebound by Harold. The 76ers leading by 18. Inside, Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Harold. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Harden, that's good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's Johnson. And Jones has it in the corner. Down low, stolen by Tucker. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The dish to Harden. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Harden's got 21 in the game.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
And here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Pirtle trying to get open. San Antonio again missing.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Harden outside. Here's the three. They get it again. Off with the layup. The Spurs have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now Jones to the paint. Can they get it? And Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 6 here in this quarter.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
It's stolen by Johnson. Richardson against Melton. Passes it to Jones. Back to Richardson. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. Pirtle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, if you're going to foul Pirtle, I mean, get your money's worth. You have to make sure you're really whacking. He's extremely good at finishing through contact.
Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially at an age of positionless basketball.
The 76ers leading by 20. Harden outside. Pass to Melton. Tucker a screen. Another miss by Philadelphia. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Jones finds Vassell. Now Pirtle. On the wing, Jones, guarded by Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Tucker dishes to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw, no good. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. There's the pass to Langford. Here's Roby, guarded by Tucker. Roby the pass to Langford. 6 on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Philadelphia leading by 21. In the corner, Harden from past the arc. It's good from long range. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Jones. He tries for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
And here are the 76ers now. Harden outside to the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Jang. Harden against Jones. Langford has the open look. No good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Embiid's got 11 in the second half.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Jones against Harden. Jones kicks to Langford. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 23. Tucker with the ball. Jones covering. Up top, Tucker. And with the internet and social media, players, Clark, have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
And San Antonio has possession. James Harden missing on the 3. Sohan, the pass to Jang. Langford with it. Passes to Sohan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
Philadelphia leading by 20. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Harris. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Primo. Pass to Langford. Now the pass to Sohan. Here's Primo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The 76ers leading by 18. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid. On the money with the open jumper. And that's now 30 points for Joel Embiid.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Langford. Shoots from the elbow. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Langford's got his first points of the night.
I like watching Langford when he's knocking down and trusting that jumper, proving he has the touch needed to do damage from outside.
Here's Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Spurs.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Joel Embiid.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. They lead by 17. Tucker finds Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Jang defending. The 15-footer. Embiid, no good. Here's Primo. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive in attack.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time